And I just thought I'd make a quick little vlog about my day 3 of water fasting. So today was a day of headache. I have had a headache all day long. And I'm not taking anything for it. I'm just riding it out because my body is detoxing. It's coming off of the sugar. I still have energy. I did run some errands today. I am burning fat for fuel because I did check my urine and saw that I have ketones, only a moderate amount, so there's still room for me to burn more sugar and get further into ketosis as the days go forward. So that's where I am. Moving upward and onward to day 4, and I'm actually really excited. So let me share some thoughts. So some thoughts I had today, so I have the headache, and initially, you do have those thoughts about wanting to stop, but one thing that I do know is that quitting is not going to help you reach your goals any faster, so you might as well press forward and onward. And the other thing is that this morning I just kind of thought, you know what? You're on day 3, girl. It's all uphill from here. So I got really excited and my headache went away for like a split second. I was so pumped up, like, yeah, I'm already on day 3. I got this. So I think the trick is just getting out of your head and staying out of your head, because your mind will tell you so many different things. As far as hunger, occasionally I might feel like I think I'm hungry, but the fact is hunger doesn't occur in the stomach, it occurs in the throat. And so I'm not hungry in my throat or in the back of my mouth. It's just like I might feel a churn in my stomach, and that just means it's just used to not getting something and it's expecting me to put something in there. And I'm not. So what happens is that sensation passes. If it lingers a little bit too long, I just drink some water. But one thing that I can do to kind of help some of the detox symptoms is either get a colonic or do a water enema. So before I started my water fast, I did do a water enema. Usually if you can give yourself about 3 liters of water and expel some of the waste that you have, that will help minimize your detox symptoms from water fasting. But I only gave myself 1.5 liters of water. I just didn't feel like I wanted more at that time. And that was on Sunday. So today is actually Wednesday, and I want to do one today to give myself a little bit more fluid, because I'm not drinking a whole lot of water because I'm trying to prevent acid reflux in my stomach. But I was busy running errands, so I didn't get a chance to do that, but I will do that tomorrow. So I'll probably show you just a little bit of what that looks like. Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in today to let you know how I'm coming along on my water fast. And today is day 5. Yes, I am 5 days strong on my water fast. So I didn't record anything on day 4 because day 4, the only thing I had to report is my headache was completely gone, which is what I anticipated. So I was deeper into ketosis yesterday, so I burnt up actually mostly all the glucose in my body, all the sugar in my body. So now I'm running off of ketones, so I still have energy. So this is the keto sticks that I use to check my degree of ketones, and if you can see, it goes from none to a large amount of ketones. I'm sorry if that's a little blurry, but I just wanted to show you what that looked like. And I did check my ketones today. I didn't check them yesterday, but I did check them today, and today I actually am at a large amount of ketones, so I'm actually in a good space right now. So I just wanted to share with you that I've also been journaling throughout this process of my water fast, and that's been an important part of this process of journaling. And so some of the things that I'm journaling is I have categories. So I have a category of my mood, my sleep, hunger, degree of thirst, any cravings that I might have, any pain that I might have, if I'm belching or if I'm passing any flatulence, if I'm pooping, and any general thoughts that I may have. So those are a few things that I've been journaling on a daily basis, just to see just to get an idea and capture all of this water fasting process for myself, because water fasting is very healing. It is very transformative, and and it also helps you break through any strongholds that you may have, that it may be mental, spiritual, emotional, physical strongholds that you have. Because what you're doing with fasting is you are denying your flesh. You are denying your flesh of any of those pleasures, or even you're denying your flesh of any of those simple things in terms of food. But you are giving yourself that water, so you're staying hydrated. But it is a test, and it is a testament to who you are and what you're capable of. And one thing that Ayala had shared just in general about faith that I just listened to the other day, she was saying that faith, having faith in yourself is so important, because anytime situations that arise in your life that you may be going through, working through, pushing through, struggling with, or trying to overcome, those things have been assigned to you. And they were assigned to you because the higher consciousness of who we are, our universal creator, God, or Allah, or whoever you pray to, that universal life force has assigned this particular situation to you, because you have the ability to demonstrate and manifest all that is possible through overcoming and going through the process of dealing with whatever situation. So that was very, very important for me to absorb that message and take that message with me. So some of the things that I've been working on primarily for this particular water fast includes eliminating my neuropathy pain, improving my cholesterol, improving my blood pressure, getting some of this extra congestion out of my body, and a lot of emotional things that I've been holding on to just as a result of having lost in my family. So just pressing through and pushing through all those emotions. So one thing that I discovered today on day 5 was a big breakthrough for me, because I wanted to get on an intermittent fasting schedule, and I just could not figure out what that schedule would be in terms of what I'm eating, how I'm eating, and incorporating an exercise program or regimen. And I actually came up with intermittent fasting schedule for myself. So I'm happy about that. Another breakthrough for me was just seeing my perception about things that I want versus things that I need. So I had an opportunity to work through that, to see that in all actuality, there's nothing that I need, because I am abundant. I have everything. So I'm lacking nothing. So I should not be in a space or in a mindset of thinking that I need this or I need that or I need something else. So I was able to work through that a bit. And also about wants. And I had to realize, or the realization that I came to about wants is like, wants can be very tricky, because a want and a need are two separate things. Wants are more of desires. So that's more of the pleasure principle of yourself. That's more of satisfaction. It stimulates that happiness in you when you actually have a want that is fulfilled. But wants can be tricky, because wants can also be cravings, and cravings can be very controlling. And so the reason why I'm saying this is because with me, I'm a snacker. So I don't care if it's a healthy snack or an unhealthy snack, I like it all. And I had a problem with crunch. Like, I love potato chips and anything crunchy, doesn't matter. I just like crunch. So I had to understand, like, what was my issue with needing to crunch so much? What is that related to? And I learned that sometimes people who like to crunch are trying to release some form of aggression or frustration, or they're trying to cope with whatever emotion that they're dealing with. So I had to really work through that thing, and I had to see how even wanting something, although I know it's not a need, for example, potato chips, it's not a need, it's a want. But what is triggering me to want that particular thing? Because we do know that foods have lots of additives in it, which are added intentionally to keep us craving them. And we know some brand products even say you can't eat just one. You're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep wanting more. So what is that additive in that particular substance that is driving that craving in you to keep wanting to eat it and want more and more and more of something that is not healthy for you, and something that if you continue to do it over time, the cumulative effect is very damaging to your health. So, and what I'm discovering is that there's a lot of substances that we can categorize as excite otoxins. So they are toxins which stimulate an excitability in you. So I have the consciousness right now to be aware of those things that are exciting me and stimulating some type of heightened response, as if I'm getting a rush or a jolt, or a hit even from these particular food items and substances. So I'm just in a space of being conscious of that. And what's my surrounding emotion and thought and feeling at the time when I'm starting to crave or want a particular excitotoxin. So I'm just in a space of consciousness for that. So that's one of the other breakthroughs that I'm having today on day 5 of my water fast. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna try to not be too winded on this, but I at least want to share that part with you. And before I actually go, another part of the breakthrough was about butts. So I've been in the process of wanting to eat a little bit cleaner, but I keep feeling that I need something warm. However, the water fast is showing me you're just drinking water every day for 5 days so far. You don't necessarily need something warm, so what is that about? Because I'll say, well, I want to drink my fresh juice and eat a salad, but So I need to get rid of the buts all the time, because buts is stopping me from doing what I need to do. Putting a but into the equation is keeping me from being accountable and responsible for adhering to the decision that I made. And I will end with this about decisions. Change comes from making a decision, and then you support that decision through your choices and your actions. So you have to continually choose the same thing every single time until the change is a sustained change. So it's really a transformation of the mind. That's when you see a sustained change. Otherwise, it's fleeting, it's temporary. You're operating off of emotion, but not after sheer willpower. So I'm in a process of changing things for my life, because I'm at an age now where I need to, because the things that I did in my youth, it don't go well with where I am right now at this age of my life. So the things of my youth, I need to slowly wean off of those things and do things that are more appropriate and fitting for my life and where I am right now. So that's where I am. I just wanted to share a little bit of these nuggets with you all that I'm learning, and just bring you in on my process of my water fast. So until next time, thank you.